very important match for the upper 50% of the rankings. Both are performing, like Infi is performing really well for his standards. Life still has some points together.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have a Mountain King once again. We have a Demon Hunter once again. Against the Mountain King, Huntress seemed really, really good. That's why humans switched it up recently and not only go for the Mountain King again, but mixing it up with Archmages in between. So Nightelf constantly have to scout and react. You don't want to go Mass Huntress into Archmage, but you could go Mass Huntress into Mountain King, as we've seen earlier by Moon and also by Lawlion. Mountain King can of course be a beast if he's a bit fed, if he gets experience. A lot will come down to expansion, expansion creeping, and expansion speed. On the other side, we see an Immolation Demon Hunter with the ring, which is fantastic as a start. On Northern Isles, you can creep very reliably, very fast, very efficiently with level 2. So we got extra HP, we got extra armor, and might get extra evasion, but Mana Boy is usually so good against the Mountain King that it's a non-skip. What's the flight plan is the question for Infi. You can pair Mountain King with Archmage and go for a tier 2 push, or you go for tier 3 for heavy air. Infi has been on this map especially a big Dragonhawk fan IMO, as far as I have seen. So it's down to Life to counter this. There was this, oh, Stormbolts around. No boots, no staff. Little bash. Bash again. Careful, buddy. That's the TP gone immediately without any additional punish, except the mana was burned. We had this extraordinary meta development by Kaho to counter mass air with mass air. Some of the funnest games in Nightelf vs. Human in a long time. So will Life join in the footsteps? Who are you rooting for, everybody? I think both players highly respected, but both not with the greatest fan base. That would be my assessment. Nice timing by Infi.
A player's forces are under attack.
To maybe delay the Hunter's Hall, but that's how you can save a Hunter's Hall, as you get a lot of HP per second. Infi has to make the assessment if you can still cancel it or not, and he does. 4 footmen enough. That's an absurd amount of bashes here, to be honest. But maybe Infi is gonna run out of luck later, and the Demon Hunter Immolation, of course, constantly doing damage as well. We do have a Hunter's Hall, but of course late. No tower up yet, but will be in a second. Doesn't do too much against archers. Would have loved to cancel this tower. But we're too late. Naga second, the reliable choice. Soul 8man is a big Medusa the Gamer fan. Yeah, Medusa is the one real gamer with thousands and thousands of games a season. On all platforms, by the way. Counter expansion in 30 seconds. So far, a rather calm game with a little bit of poking here and there. And if a game develops like this, it's oftentimes a little questionable if this is enough for the elf. Three things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Medusa versus Sock. Well, not today. They definitely, like, you can say a lot about Sock and life, but they're definitely coming prepared. In case you weren't here last week, Life and Sock played 115 show match maps against each other. And yesterday they played again. Like, they are surely in good practice in this matchup. Obviously, Infi plays a little different than the Sock does. Life plays different than a Moon does. They did play today. It's ridiculous. Infi looking for surrounds, but the counter block is great so far. Up until now, no staff again. Seems like a lot of Nightelfs are trying to skip that. It's not the time. So deny on the Naga, only level 1, but progression stopped. MW Juice with the 17 month. Thank you so much. In the meantime, Infi, the little arsonist, is setting fires towards the Nightelf base. That's a more than solid delay on the Entangled. Oh, very unfortunate for Life. Who did some good damage done, but also burned through all his mana. But as long as the Mountain King is not level 3, I think we can be somewhat satisfied. Economically, Infi is playing a fine game though. With the first Dryad, we're still catching up. I love how he dribbled around the attempted footman body block. Gets another kill, gets another kill. It's a good progress on the Demon Hunter. Little Italian slipping in there, huh? It's a progress, Mario. Book of the Dead. I should probably call Reno for his opinion on that item.
Players' forces are under attack.
And Infi has decided to not go for air, but rather casters again, just to mention it once. Very fragile base. Only one arcane tower. But again, no chances really for any harass. Supply still rather even. It is the Immolation 2 build. Courtesy of Kaho again. Colorful displayed it earlier versus Fly. Live displays it now versus Infi. Big mana potion though. Big mana potion for the Mountain King. Heal scroll as well. Naga will reach level 3 prior to the push, but we don't have a town portal. And Life is far away of where he's supposed to be. 4-3. The dream levels. Punktlandung, as we say in German. Pretty much Noah's Ark, huh? 2 priests, 2 Sorks, and go. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, ich bin Deutscher. Would be funny if I wouldn't speak German. Actually, I was casting so much certain period of time that I definitely spoke more English than German. But yes, deciding fight here more or less. 10 food lead, but defensive position once again. Moonwell's looking fine. Immolation roasting these frontline units. Is 1 heal scroll enough? Gotta be a bit careful here. Bear move to the side, that looks nice. Mountain King far forward! And that's an easy kill thanks to the mana potion. Probably wasn't able to follow that up so fast without the Naga, without the staff. This is much harder for Life to hold now. But Infi sees there's a lot of damage done. I killed the Naga. That takes some time. TP home, get the regen scroll, and push again. Life's still in this. He is tier 3. He's getting advantages. German potato. We did a potato tier list last week. Potatoes are in high demand here. Infi going red spot. He's giving Life quite some time.
A player's forces are under attack.
That results in a bigger army. Not many tech switches, huh? Mountain King with more AoE thanks to the cloak. Demon Hunter close to 5 to make sure to burn the mana of the Mountain King this time. Was actually a nice recovery. Naga back, would love to have an orb, but struggles for resources. Demon has level 5, more HP and int. The fight will decide. Tons of upgrades by Infi. Kit towers, double heal scroll. A lot of armor and an invisible Mountain King. Lovely.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Life in position. Love to see that. Anticipating, scouting, all top. And he's preparing a wisp flank. Can he hit the casters? Nice nuke on the Mountain King, controlling the fight pretty much from the get-go. Detonate one, doesn't hit too much. The second one gets sniped, and there's more detonate. Okay, lots of mana gone. But as a Night Elf, you cannot fight here. The choke is way too safe for Infi. Rather recover, but the slow trap kicked in. Despite the dispels. Tons of them, and now Life lacks a heal scroll. He wants to force the Mountain King to retreat one more time. Blizzard is ramping up, already 6k damage. Bears are falling. Not too many breakers apparently, as Reju is running through. No immolation either. Mountain King is bashing away, controlling the Demon Hunter that way nicely. Bash, invuln. Good save by Life, but it's a neck and neck fight here with both heroes low. Mountain King in the middle of things. Good burn. Dude, Life is so confident with this Demon Hunter. Has the staff locked and loaded. Mountain King level 5 now as well. Should go for Bash 3 IMO. And the bears are falling one after another. God damn. One heal scroll makes the difference, basically. But a Demon Hunter level 5, man. Never underestimate him! What? Naga dies as there was no other way to deal with that, despite the heal potion and the Moonwell and the staff. It was great execution by Infi and totally not a mistake by Life. He was doing something else there, I imagine. Can the bear still do it? Second Naga kill. Damage dealer is gone. But yeah, he's getting punished for that loss. He's getting punished for his loss as They should. Unreal Nagaloth. And now it's just a matter of time until the hammer falls. Every bash should get closer to a kill. He had a mana pot up and Infi deservedly gets the win here. And it is Mountain King Demon Hunter. No, Mountain King Warden. Alrighty. Live also. Creeping the Merc camp. This could be high pressure. Especially if Infi is expanding here, which is the norm. On Twisted Meadows, you expect and you hope for the big macro games with lots of expansions. Oftentimes, life turns it around recently. We've seen Dryad tower pushes, for example. He's become very creative with mercenary support as well.
Are under attack.
Very interesting. But Infi must know the way life plays here. He has casted many, many live games himself. But we played a lot against him too. So Warden has to take off. I have yet to see a super convincing Warden game against an MK. Infi is creeping the lab with an MK. Oh wow. Needs some sweet micro here. There is potential for some militia kills, but not in the hands of Infi. What? Oh, this is clean. Risky, very risky, but clean.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life is committed. High expenses early game. With a Shadow Priest. Could he scouts all of this, but he didn't have backpack, he couldn't steal anything. And Expo bottom right.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, where are we going? Mountain King coming in. Warden super close. Ancient might fall, but that's alright. We got the Wand of Mana stealing in this matchup, of course. Fantastic. Life with a solid early game, but Infi has the chance to strike here. That is for sure a Berserker kill. 2 Storm Bolts, of course. Invested, quote unquote, but absolutely worth it. His expansion seems to be starting late, though. He surely had the resources before. Maybe he couldn't go for the power build, or he ran out of resources early. That's a big delay. But yeah, Infi owns the early.
Player's forces are under attack.
Expo coming up. Hunter's Fall seems a bit late due to a stressful mid-game. I don't see the Warden getting off the ground too much, to be honest.
player's forces are under attack.
With Fan of Knives, don't you have to be at the peasant at some point? Risky plays, has to invest the town portal. This is a bit odd. He lured Infi to the upper right when he's expanding at the left hand side. And you really, really want Infi out of your face when you build the road. Not a big fan of Life's situation right now. Everything will take forever to get online. It's a free game for Infi, isn't it? What's Life doing with his time right now? Pretty much nothing. Infi figures his expo out. He has played Twisted Meadows basically his entire life. And that's all he needs to know. That's the point of attack.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's a classic Infi play, man. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 footmen already, and he invests into a mauler. Big fan of the heavy armor now, I guess. Fan of knives, alright. That's an answer to the mass footman. But the warden needs a great amount of mana. I got the Wind of Mana stealing, but humans, especially fortitude. Oh my god. Got the heal scrolls a long time ago. Keeps this up, and without the shredder, man, what a big dono this is. Why is the shredder getting surrounded here? He has no business doing so. Warden very, very hurt. No mana really to drain. Lots of damage done. Infi starts to deny, which is great.
Player's forces are under attack.
It just feels like a matter of time. Infi got all the time in the world, gets the Alchemist as the counter for all that AoE damage. So Fan doesn't even do too much anymore down the road. Here, gets some nice pickups, but once again, it's a trade. Infi is rich, Infi is teching. Life made a solid effort. And is getting that expo up. But Infi has the knowledge. And Infi is farming, mining. Heal spray level 1, man. Infi had no TP, so he has to walk away against Dryads. It's not too easy. But I love how he pins him down left hand side. .6. Life needs a level 5 warden ASAP. Air is coming, and we've seen before how hard it is to counter air, but Infi is not going mass Dragonhawks and Griffin. He's going Knights, Tanks, Griffins, huh? Zeppelin against Harass, another precaution. Infi just right on time pretty much everywhere.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
So we Mask Warden though. Is that a bit of hope? Crazy, man. What did Life do in the past 5 minutes? He got the Warden to 5. It's a solid accomplishment. But Infi has 500 gold. Tanks are coming. We don't have a panda. You gotta play this very economically driven. Infi though respects it. Didn't dodge the fan of knives as he needs repair here as well. Another fan will surely be a multi-kill. Infi gotta react. Does so. Zeppelin micro. Not perfect at all. But we're buying time for tanks. Only a staff. Only a Mountain King. Infi has no army. Life might find the one big timing that he has left. Ooh, Infi, this defense is not great at all. But Griffins are coming. Knights should be coming. With a couple of bashes. Oh, that's so many kills for the Bears, though. Well played by Life. Jesus, I didn't see that opening. And Infi didn't see this opening either, apparently. Question is, how much can these tanks do? They're for free. What a weird fight this is, man. Yeah, Knights coming, Griffins coming. Tanks were checking for another expo, which wasn't there. Was that the one big push? Or is there potential for more? Love that the Bears are in the base for the defense. Do I love that it's solo hero?
A player's forces are under attack.
Still no staff. 700 gold, no staff. That's insane. But alright, Infi is running out of mana. The Bears are here, Infi leaves the game. Wow. Wow. The timings by Life, man. Whether he does an AP push or a mass merc push. Hello, viewer. You are watching the Dolphin Warcraft Super League, an amazing tournament with 200 matches over 2 months where 15 players are competing for $28,000. To be able to broadcast this, we had to acquire the broadcasting rights from the sponsor and organizer. We gladly did this because it's peak content and just an amazing competition. We had to pay from our own pockets though, and if you like what we do and if you like that we bring you the games free of charge, then you can help us make it worth it. At backtowarcraft.com/support you find all the ways to support it, whether that's a Twitch sub or a YouTube membership or a dono or a Patreon, or just grab a little bit of our merch in the stream description. Thank you for your attention, and now have fun with the games. Stick with the Warden, man. Why not? After the success, I mean, Twisted Meadows is a very, very, very different map than Tidehunters, so not too much room to unfold, but also no mercenary camps to support the Mountain King here. Might be a different Warden. Four Bears and go, man. 4 Bears, Warden and go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Good to see the confidence. I think Infi is actually the smartest player, and if he taps, it was definitely over, but I think he underestimates the abilities of enemies to make mistakes. Maybe he just didn't feel the rhythm. Like, yeah, I don't feel this game. Infi can be a bit of a rager. Would never underestimate the potential of him raging a little bit. But yeah, in general, I agree. It is a Huntress build. But it's a one Ancient of War Huntress build. What's life cooking up? Is it just for APs? Wow. Preemptive AP by life. How cool! Dude, at some point in his life, Life decided it's time to let that robo image behind. Oh no, he's surrounded. Ah, Shadow Melt. No, the blink got cancelled. Here we go. I leave my robo image behind, and I just become created. And this up now. And Huntress are coming. Oh, the Huntress punish against the Mountain King. Especially versus Infi, who, more than any other, is very much reliant on high quantity of footmen. Yeah, hello AP. Infi has 5 footmen here. I don't know if he scouted that. Staff. Okay. 3 Huntress and an AP. Unfortunately, there's no repair, but it's a little bit of a bait. As cool as it looked on paper, as inefficient it was, but I mean, if you attack the tree, then there's no damage on the hunts, and maybe they can still wreak havoc with the Fan of Knives. It's only a level 1 Fan of Knives. Militia is called. That's already a delay in tech. Well, Life has teched a long time already. First Huntress denied. Nicely played. And that's the second peasant down. It is a bit of a delay for this expo, but not much. It's a counter expansion to deal with that. Thank you, Dirty McGurdy, for the 11 months.
A player's forces are under attack.
And 2 more kills for Life here. Closed Zing in on level 3 now. Infi has a very solid idea of what's happening though. 2 Hunters dead. There's quite some resources lost. Oh, and I don't think Infi has anything to defend his... Life has anything to defend his expo. It's almost like he's building decoy lures to distract from the base. It's nighttime. I don't think Infi saw this. Lucky Life. Expose his win condition. Counter expose his win condition.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now he sees what a missed opportunity that was. Still big delays, of course. But that could have been a tree gone when it was 2/3 done. Warden needs to step at some point, wants to reach level 3 from Peasants alone. I see lots of corpses and I see Infi continue his rampage onto Lores. Now he's making a conscious decision, right? That the Lores are more important, also a better target. Warden is at home, finally rising up to level 3. Infi is 60% done with the tech. His Expo is still standing. 1, 2, 3, 4 kills, if I see this right. And the tree has to move. Yeah. You wouldn't expect air this time, right? Going rifles again. Warden back full health. What's the damage? Oh, he can cancel the entire region scroll. Wait for it. Wait for it. Swing! Oh, such a great play by Life. Only 1 region scroll left, 2 kills immediately. Healing importantly on the Mountain King stopped there as well. Doesn't bother with the blink just yet. Needs it now.
Players' forces are under attack.
That was pork, dude. The timing there, lovely. Problem for Life persists. The Lores are late, the Dryads are late. Not too much control, and Mountain King is running the show. Can't say anything about running with this tree without Nature's Blessing. And Alchemist it is again. That indicates that we go tier 3 again. Gotta deal with the footman. Not an easy situation for Life at all. The Huntress really didn't convert too well, I feel. And tier 3 is running. Infi doesn't have to. Warden can still cause a lot of trouble, especially for footman, if he dashes through his entire mana. Tree was nicely saved to this little pocket here. Not too much surface area. Stumbled again. Was healing spray changed to allies only? It was 6 years ago, mate. Since then we had entire metas revolving around that spell. Whoever says recently in chat now identifies as a grubby stan.
A player's forces are under attack.
So predictable. So predictable. Oh, Infi with the surround can still eat 1 tree. Can you hold? Infi is blocking again, so the tree can't hide any further. Of course, no wisps here either. Oh, this tree is just gone, man. Can he get any kills as the heal scroll one more time? Not enough regen. Life's losing the expo with bears on the horizon. Has a TP, can get out whenever. Has another heal spray in a bit, right? Rejuve. Close save. Well done. Reju to the rescue. Now the creeps are waking up, backstabbing Life as well. When it rains, it pours, dude. What a nice play by Infi this was. Life has an exit, or had an exit strategy, eating through the tree, but Infi shuts it down. Very, very, very few players in the history of this game has used, or have used Footman better. Now we got a little bit of a 3-way with the creeps involved. Level 4, again, these are at some point XP donos. And it's 2 base, 1 base with tier 3 done. And Life's lore so delayed. This must be game over. What a surgical strike by Infi. But we still have 4 bears. And no army by Infi. This is the exact situation that we had on Twisted. So let's not rule this out. But of course this time it's only 1 base, 2 base. And Warden isn't level 5, actually far away. Hoping for mana items, of course. Heal scroll on the other side. So much sustain. Life is taking it a little slower here. Infi has all the time to unfold an army now. Zeppelin drop maybe? We only have 1 tower. 1 tower each.
A player's forces are under attack.
They cancel by the Griffins again. Good usage of them. And now he has to build out in the open, which means he has to walk again. And because he doesn't have Nature's Blessing, this will take even more time. Infi, this is not flashy, right? Like the strike on the tree was, but this is just ultra efficient. Life though, jumps in, steals the item, gets level 5, does a lot of damage. This will be heal scrolls consumed. Mountain King is actually in a bit of trouble. A nice way to deny XP of Infi's triple hero. Riots are here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Protected. Dude, Life's fight is remarkable. Other people would have probably tapped after losing that expo, but no. Scroll of Regen again might be willing to save the 3 footman actually. But yeah, Life is coming. Buying time for his own second base. Still not finished. Damage done. Reju scroll will negate all of that though. We're warming up. We're warming up for a stormy late game.
A player's forces are
And I
under
don't
attack.
think there's much you can do about that second base anymore. This is the play that I expected a little bit already on Northern Isles. Infi with the mass Dragonhawks. The Dryads are a good shot here. Lots of them. 60 food, Infi at 80 already. But Dragonhawks are bad units. Bad fighters.
Player's force.
That's where we get upgrades. Mountain King level 3, absolute liability. Healing cancelled again. We have 1 heal scroll remaining. Heal spray might not be enough. What's the crucial number for Dragonhawks? Is 9 it? Mountain King level 4. Dude, the sustain is crazy, but so is the Fan of Knives. That's the last heal scroll actually. So how long can Infi stay in this fight? 50 versus 70. Level 6 Warden, that was the goal. Plenty of corpses, of course, thanks to the Dryads falling. Warden has an orb. Bears are falling as well. Level 3 Alchemist. Not all of the Dragonhawks get healed, but he don't need all of them. He just needs a handful to kill another bear. Mountain King is safe as well. Infi is playing really, really well, but he has to weather this Warden. Are you ever running out of sustain? With heal scroll, regen scroll, mana steal, and heal spray. How can you ever run out of healing? Fight is on though.
A player's forces are under attack. attack.
Not that easy to fight. This is only 8 Dragonhawks. There's not much. And at some point he has to respond. But he feels an opportunity. I know that's the right call. As long as the avatar is up, these Spirits of Vengeance will be incredibly annoying. But they will also be missing in the fight that we got right here. Infi may be a bit overconfident. Keeps on trading. Loses more Dragonhawks. They're not the cheapest unit in the world. And of course we have to see how far this Expo is. Going for the tower now. No new corpses. Life has to hold if he wants to stand a chance here. Mountain King with Bash, still a solid solution against Dryads, if not out-kited, which is not the case. Someone bought merchandise. Thank you, thank you, thank you, someone. Infi. He holds, man. Level 7 on the Warden. 2 more Dryads down. He's trying, like, Infi is trying to find a little bit of an opening to do a little bit more damage. Kingdom for a bash now. If the Warden falls, this game is obviously over. No lumber! 0 lumber! Life is at 1 lumber wisp. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's the problem. How did he end up with 1 lumber wisp and no shredder? Repair, I guess. And he can't spend his gold now. Oh, man. Fan is nice. It is always a tug of war against Infi. And Infi has the longer breath today. On map 3, at least. Expo wiped. But the other Expo is all... I mean, the Expo is there. The workers aren't. Thing is, how do you recover from that now? Dryads are pretty lumber heavy. Good news, without the second base, there's now 6 wisps to deal with that. And more Phantom Moons. Warden in trouble. Blood Mage in trouble. There's always this one extra bit of healing. And Dryads don't fight too well against the Dragonhawks, of course. Stormbolt connects. Close, so close. Mountain King level 5. That must be it. There's plenty of gold now, but also another hammer. Warden is controlled so well with the Griffin as well. And of course, it is the easiest to replenish this economy. I don't see a way out. Even with the Warden, man, you need exquisite Warden tastes to bring this back, as Infi has the resources, has the shop control, goes back. Couple of kills here, but the Warden doesn't scale no more. Shadow Strike doesn't help much. The ult is already there. There's no second hero that can add anything. Remarkable fighting spirit, though. Maybe the goal is to tire Infi out a little bit. Because Medusa the gamer isn't getting tired even after 1,000 games. Everybody knows. But yeah, this ultimate might be the last shot. With 21 minutes in, the mains will expire soon. Maybe the tree can move over then. And rip with 90 seconds on the clock. That was a Hail Mary. Infi wins his losers map as he should. At the snipe on the Expo, man. It would be an entirely different game. And another Warden. I gotta admit, I don't understand this. In all the show matches I've seen, Warden didn't look good. In the competition games I've seen, Warden didn't look great. I'm not sure why he's so keen on playing Warden. I'm very biased here, but I think I would like a Beastmaster more than a Warden personally.
Forces are under attack.
But that is of course taste. As so often on Last Refuge, we start with the Merc camps. No steal right here. Instant punish on the scout. And I really don't want another balance discussion in chat. It's been a bit too much in the past couple of days. So we're gonna try this for now. Scourge Bone Chimes. Not that great, of course, if you don't have a melee unit. Ideally, you want an item that helps you immediately. And this won't help you immediately. Infi plays pretty much the same game again.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's always been a little tricky on Last Refuge, right? To get the Warden off the ground. Second Ancient of War. Is maybe too expensive. You don't want to go for that here. Then how you reach level 3? How many footmen will we have this time? 7, 9, 12?
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeps the Warden pinned. Ancient of War creep here at the Murlocs. Okay, that gives an opening to the base for sure.
Town is under siege.
Warden level 3 though. But yeah, don't you need a Demon Hunter to run the show, I wonder. If he gets good information. First he got the info about the camp, about the hero. Now he gets the info about the expo. Shadow Strike this time. That means that Infi doesn't have to fear anything when he's going heavy footman. I mean, one footman after the next, but not like mass murder as it's possible with Fan of Knives. But currently, since the tech has started at 5 minutes 20, Jesus. That is so fast. That's so fragile. Infi got no level 3. No big footman squad. And he's teching no towers, and he's teching tier 2. Ballsy. Very ballsy. Without the fan, there might be a chance for mass militia. Good body block to prevent the next Shadow Strike. No shop either. Militia saved the day for now. Sends the Warden all the way back, all the way to the Moonwolves. Of course she will be back in no time. This can be crept easily with the Ancient of War in position. Needs to move the tree ASAP. Oh. Huge creepjack chance for life. Oh no, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Shadow Priest, rip. Warden level 4. Life controls this so well. Okay, if that was the plan with the Warden, and if you anticipated it that way, steals the Doomhorn too and just walks it off, GG. Oh my god, have you seen a bigger comeback than this? Infi slaps him around on Tidehunters, but life is just not phased by this, man. 150k on Infi. It would be fitting, but we see the return of the Demon Hunter. I'm a fan. You can contest the middle rather quickly. Creep level 2 rather quickly. I can see that being an upset by life. So since the 5 points are gone, Infi won't improve that much anymore for life.
A player's forces are under attack.
With 4 points here, he would have the same score as Colorful, but with 1 game less. Infi will stay ahead of Sock and also life. It isn't Infi's pick, it's the last map left. I'm pretty sure it's loser's pick always, no? Very sure you start on neutral ground. Oh, Demon Hunter inventory looking sexy. Life's in position. Of course, no water elemental to dispel anymore here. Infi a little bit behind the curve of human meta, I'd say. By going Mountain King all the way. He wanted the counter block, but he left too early. Oh, that's nasty. Instant surround bash on top. Oh. That could have been the end here. Great start for Infi, of course. Similar to Moon, who ran straight into a Stormbolt surround. Lots of damage done though. No way Infi sets the meta. Well, he was the one to make Mountain King first popular. And also mass air. Lies playing with fire here. The Ring of Regeneration. The perfect drop. He's not behind, he's ahead. Oh, no way. Infi sets the meta. I see, Shrubby. I see.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, we got Mercs here. Mountain King, no more mana. No more mana on the Moon Juice either. This Ring of Regeneration is the best thing that could happen to him. But he's blocked again. Oh my god. This is so bad live. And he just walks it off like the chat that he is. He needs a... Oh, he's losing everything now. He needs a Tavern Revive, right? But he's not going for it. This is 70 seconds free reign on Infi, who has this expo up. Now he could tech at 520. And a second. This feels desperate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Live playing StarCraft? Don't say this too loud, man. That is forbidden. But yet, different life. Panda got a carry with the burst Breath of Fire. Maybe some lucky hits onto the Mountain King. I guess it's the only chance. Naga could have been a thing as well, but for Naga, I think Infi has too many footmen. This time the counter block seems nicer. He's not opening it up. No way he vanilla surrounds here.
Players' forces are under
Infi is playing with fire here as well. He misses the range now. Oh, does he miss the range? Love the way Infi positions himself defensively. Panda can't reach with the breath. He could once, but not anymore. Demon Hunter back. Immolation Breath of Fire. That's all he got. Infi did tech. At 6 minutes, that's a way more stable timing. Tower still takes time. Infi wants the player who dealt with pressure by far the best. We need that Iceman Infi now. To hold and then to accelerate. He got a super solid lead. The Panda, I don't think it did too much, to be honest. I don't think it did too much. And he scouts the export. This is the 4th or 5th time where Infi just got beautiful scouts out with one split footman. Really good heads up play. It's a little bit of a Hail Mary for life here. Of course, it's part of the regular game plan either. If this is undetected, there's a very good chance for life to be able to bring this back. But like this, with the staff, with the footies, and with the town portal to get out of this when he needs to, this is the necessary cancel. If he sees the win condition, clear as day. Life has so much catching up to do. Yeah, life finds a way. Hopefully for him. Tier 2 is done. Defend is up just when the Dryads appear. Mountain King, not as dominant.
a player's forces are under attack.
And this time it's Archmage. This time it's a rifle push. Demon Hunter inventory still manic. The bears are far, far, far away. Because of how little he crept, because of that Demon Hunter loss, of course. And Infi sees it again with the staff once again. Demon Hunter is here this time. Is one Mountain King and a Footman enough? This is a disaster for life if it gets cancelled again. A bit risky, I gotta say, with the Dryad here. Yeah. That stuff wasn't worth it, guys. And I can finally level to 3-2. We got a lot of mana. Infi is low lumber. It's still winnable for life. Despite a clean early expo. Despite the Demon Hunter kill. Heroes looking good. Items looking good. Tech is looking good. But as always, 70 food human push. Archmage still has some progress to do. How many rifles we got? 2. Creep speed isn't the greatest.
Forces are under attack.
I love this Dryad. Might not help too much here. But it's reliable, solid damage on very little cost. Oh, 3, 2, 1. He can repair now. Repair! Repair! He got it. He holds this. Oh my. Life might actually turn this around with the Demon Hunter early kill. But very similar to what we said about Autumn Leaves, there's a lot of chokes here. And an Archmage with Blizzard is a weapon of mass destruction in these chokes. Dude, this was 2 seconds off. That was incredibly close. But you still gotta hold. Big heal potion will help. Red spot helps Infi. Level 4 Mountain King guaranteed. Blizzard only level 1, but in the fights you're gonna get your experience. Love also, since I pointed out how good the Dryad was, we see a lot more breakers. And I think just getting rid of Reju is key to these fights. Sapper. If he knows there's no Nature's Blessing. Life's a bit out of position. Ready to backstab though. It's only one Sapper, but it's also only 50% HP. This might just be it. There's no way to snipe this. Life worked so hard for the tree. And Infi, this is all it takes. TP out? Yeah, why not? Why risk anything? You got your accomplishment. You got exactly what you wanted. No risk. Big reward. Oh, that hurts. So simple. So effective.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Life's dreams shattered with the Sapper. Life needs fights of many lifetimes. Wakaka! Thank you for the sub.
Plaza missed a connection, less than 3.
Less than 3 right back. Can you withstand the blizzard? Life is bringing the heat. Song of Ice and Fire, but on different sides. Mountain King tanking a lot of damage. Same for the Demon Hunter. Can't allow the bash here. Might need the potion early. Going in for the anti-magic. Interesting approach. Next Breath of Fire doesn't hit that much, to be honest. Mountain King has an invuln. Should be safe. Demon Hunter also playing around the bash now. Soon we're out of mana. And I don't think for a supposedly game-ending push, this is nothing. This is not enough. Life was put in a position where he had to do this. But the consumables were too good. The fight setup is too good. And Infi will very likely defeat the Happy Slayer. No! All of a sudden the Mountain King is dead. No way. Is there still a chance? Demon Hunter out of the fight. Mountain King. Infi is rich. Can go to the tavern if he can reach, as Life is losing so many more bears. That's his lifeline. That's the roar. That's the reach. That's the damage. That's the front line. Panda out of mana. Has Drunken Brawler. But yep, Mountain King is back. Priest can heal. Archmage brings the sustain. He saw an opportunity. And it was the right call. It's too many losses though. You can't sustain this against this super effective, high supply human army. In a choke-ish position. There's just no way. Archmage, great rise to level 4. It did cover an expo though.
Player's forces are under attack.
Panda close to 5. Is this still not over? this one. Mountain King invis. But Life will get the last hit, won't he? Yep, Legion Doomhorn as well. Nice to get that movement speed boost against Slow, but Slow is just so deadly. Good steps. Life is playing his heart out. Mad respect for the fighting spirit that Life is showing here. 16-minute mark. He can't even hope for Infi to mine out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life needs another Infi mistake. And how do you engage? This is the perfect spot. How do you engage? Positioning for humans against Nightelf. So key. Actually, killing the Moonwell might help in that regard. Splits with bears are good. Invo potion as well. Going for mass detos. Oh yeah! Oh, he got rid of a lot of mana. Breath of Fire still connects a little bit, but the Breaker blocking here did a phenomenal job. Demon Hunter needs to staff in a second. It's not close to the Mountain King. Shouldn't fall, but the bears are falling, and he's detonating everything. Mountain King level 5. This is a human without any mana. Demon is back. Panda in trouble. No way to save him. Infi aiming for the passive block. Doesn't really work. Demon Hunter is flirt with level 5, but man, Life just can't get any kills. He's so close to important level ups. But I don't think that's enough. One bash and this game falls apart. Reveal. Breath. Not enough. God, that's all he got. GG! Infi powers through. 3-2 versus Life. Great, great, great early game. And the sail to victory for Infi. Riding the wave of momentum after that initial expo into Demon Hunter kill.